What's up, guys? Welcome back for another episode of the Life is Strange reunion playthrough. I hope you're enjoying this cozy playthrough so far. I've been enjoying the heck out of this game, and we were just about to figure out if Safi is shapeshifting as her mom, Yasmin, or Vin, who is chatting with Yasmin in the quad. So let's figure out what game Safi is playing.
Safi is shapeshifted as Vin before. And I'll bet she'd love a chance to mess with her mom.
Max, you're out here. That's great.
That's a weird statement.
Complaining about the new boss to the old boss?
And to think I used to complain about her. I didn't know how good I had it.
Nor does Owen. Once everything calms down, he'll be able to appreciate everything you're doing for him. Just give him time.
I know how she manipulates people with flattery, but it still works.
Is this an official graduate program performance review?
Officially, no. Unofficially, I could not be prouder or more honored that Vin is the first Regents Chair grant recipient of my tenure.
I never thought I'd make it to college, let alone business school. Caledon's given me so much. And yet, somehow I managed to give it even more in return.
This grant is set up to foster the next generation of Caledon leadership. There is no one more deserving.
Owen has a lot of big plans for the school. How is the board handling it?
The way they handle everything, by clutching their pearls. And they're all rich retirees, so they literally wear pearls.
We do. We have a call scheduled this afternoon to hear some updates about his Caledon 2.0 plans. I'm sure it will be as lively as ever.
If not livelier.
I'll leave you two to catch up.
Enjoy your weekend. The campus is beautiful this time of year.
Yeah, go take your next famous photo. Preferably of me.
You know I always support your work, Maxine, but if you take his portrait before you take mine...
Don't listen to her.
Maybe I can use this photo to get to the folder on the table.
Okay, but why isn't it focusing on anyone? They're both looking away. Perfect.
Mind if I move that folder? My last shot felt a little cluttered.
Thank you for reminding me. It's yours. That auditing student handed it to me and told me to pass it on if I saw you. Strange girl.
And while we'd love to stay in pose, we really should get ready for the call with the board. Pray for us.
Good luck.
That was fun. Meet me at the Turtle for part 2. XOXO. Safi's just fucking with me now. She's not even here. Safi's been one step ahead of me this whole time. Hopefully now I can get some answers.
Well, darn. Safi wasn't Yasmin or Vin.
It started in December, but lately it's been getting worse. So I came to Max for help. And she told me, well, it's really more about what I told her. That Arcadia Bay is still standing. And my mom, and everyone else, is alive. But then she told me that until very recently, this wasn't the case. But If I'm here, and Arcadia Bay is also here, I don't know. Do you know what it means? The visions, the different realities smashed together?
I have some, I want to say theories, but they're closer to fears at this point. Give me a minute. Max told me you're into astronomy. You want to take a look around? There's an image I captured upstairs that could be a new celestial object. Or it's just a speck of dust. Either way, you can help me name it.
Seriously? You're on.
All right, Moses. Let's see if you're as nerdy as Max says you are.
Cute. I love the two of them together. Okay, I'm in. Holy shit, this place is expensive looking. Moses Murphy, right? That's him. He's expecting you. Why do you make it sound so sinister? When I walk in, will he be like, hello, Chloe, I've been expecting you? Moses doesn't have a sinister bone in his body. I have a bunch of sinister bones in my body. They're in my left hand because I'm left-handed. Sinister is left-handed in Latin. You and Moses are gonna love each other. Be a cuz. Holy moly. Okay, we've got some journal updates. After years of waiting, hundreds of miles, and thousands of times playing every scenario out in my head, it happened. I met up with Max. And it wasn't a moment too soon. For all my worrying, it turned out that Max was the one in trouble, and I got to save her ass. Sure, I got into some beef with a loudmouth local and an overly enthusiastic bouncer along the way. I did manage to talk my way out of any serious trouble. Good to know I've still got it. It was almost too perfect how I swept in on her at this creepy house she'd been breaking into and whisked her away before the cops came. It was wonderful, but also a little sad. In the truck after we got back, before I crashed out, I was thinking, Max has a whole life now without me. Who are we to each other now? Can we still fit together? I've heard her rummaging around downstairs. I guess I'd better go. I don't think this conversation will be anything like the thousands I've been prepping in my head. Maybe that's for the best. Alright, now we're gonna go look around as Chloe.
Max isn't thinking about her birthday right now. All the more reason to get her something.
I love that Moses and Max have a standing 2 p.m. hot chocolate date every Friday.
Wow. Moses flies his weeb flag high. In space, no one can hear your sick beats.
Aww.
Maybe Moses would let me print something for Max's birthday. This guy's being very polite to the crazy girl who showed up at his office and monologued about alternate realities.
That's because Moses is the GOAT.
Simultaneously existing in a state of dead and hanging in there. I know the feeling. If I wanted to make Moses's day, I could ask for his anime recommendations. This is the coolest kettle in the history of heating liquids.
Till it about burned the whole place down.
Is this an art room or a physics lab? Moses seems to know how to blend the two with expertise. So many Post-its. I've got to take this guy outside some night and ask him questions. Whoa. I'll bet you could see light years with this baby. I wish my job would let me keep a nerd den.
Right? Same. Although I guess technically I do work from home, so my office is kind of my nerd den. It's all wrapped in one.
A horticulturalist, too? What can't this guy do? A pet iguana? Dude, this office has everything. Moses needs a name for this dot. I should help him out.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to suggest a name. Oh boy. Your titties, space pimple, Dawn. I mean, what would Chloe say? I feel like Chloe would definitely pick your titties. Oh my gosh. This cow is being abducted.
Some of Max's favorites are in here. It's good that she found a new movie buddy.
Alright, let's go tell Moses about our fantastic new name.
Wow. You process quickly.
I'm just laying it all out. We'll see if anything emerges.
So, Professor, have you solved me yet?
Not in the slightest. But I do have some follow-up questions. I'm sure you do too. Why don't you start?
I don't mean to snoop, but who's Maya Akata?
She was a friend of Safi's. They were really close until Maya's suicide. That's what started all the craziness last year. Safi blamed several people for Maya's death, and she used her powers to get revenge.
Well, it's great that you bought her book.
And I wasn't the only one. Maya's work has been getting more attention in the last year. I'm sure Safi's delighted.
I know we have a metaphysical mystery to solve, but can I use your 3D printer?
What for?
It's Max's birthday. She's being so brave about this whole save the school thing, but I think she needs some encouragement. Your anime wall gave me an idea.
Say no more.
He's like, say less. I got you.
You have to text me when you give it to her. She's gonna love it.
You got it. Give it to me straight, Doc. I'm ready.
I'd like to hear more about your visions. You said they started in December?
Yeah. And they weren't even visions at first. Just weird daydreams. Of a storm, or a path, or... But they just kept coming. Then I started thinking about them, even when I didn't want to think about them. And that moment in the green room a few days ago... I couldn't leave. I couldn't think about anything else. I was stuck on that path to the top.
Okay. What were you doing in the green room before it started?
Looking in a mirror. That place was a grimy dump. Usually my favorite kind of bar. But for some reason, I started thinking about tornadoes. When Max and I were in high school, there was this crazy week where Max thought a tornado was going to destroy the school. No, sorry, that did happen. But it also didn't happen? What's happening right now?
Let's start with what happened 10 years ago. A storm threatened your town, and Max was forced to make a choice. She saved you, and Arcadia Bay was destroyed.
But the town is okay. My mom texted me an hour ago.
Yes. Somehow, the storm didn't destroy the town, and you didn't die. Which doesn't make any sense, except... A year ago, a storm threatened the school and the town. And Max made another choice. Or rather, she refused to choose between Safi and Caledon. Somehow she saved Safi and the school. And however she tied those realities together, it appears...
She tied up some loose ends while she was at it. She brought me and Arcadia Bay back together? With Safi and all the rest?
Yes. Somehow. Your vision started when you remembered the tornado. The thing that couldn't have happened, but did. A paradox. Your life and experiences are coexisting along an entirely different reality. And that's not sustainable. Maybe when you encounter a paradox, you come unfixed somehow, but that would mean even us talking about it directly could... Oh no.
I feel like you're gonna break her brain. Like, that's enough to give anyone an anxiety or panic attack.
Chloe, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, stay calm and tell me what you see.
Game just glitched out for a second.
It's always the same path. It ends in this outcropping with a couple of benches. Like a viewpoint.
The Overlook. That's where Safi died.
How do I have a text right now? Is that important in this moment? Whoa. Dead Safi, alive Chloe, alive... What? I like the view from the real Overlook just fine, but this, I could stare at this forever. Tell me about it. I've been all over the country, but nothing beats this view. What the hell? Safi, are you here? Oh hey, nice to meet you, Chloe. Sorry I forgot to say that last time. Dead Chloe. What's happening? Alive Safi. Wow, looks like the gang's all here. Alive Chloe. What are you doing here? Dead Safi. Being dead mostly. At least some of me is. Alive Safi. She's right, the rest of the reality was decided by Max, but this place contains the full truth of what happened to us. It remembers. Alive Safi. I like coming back here and sitting on the bench just to remind myself. Alive Chloe. I don't think you should, hang out on the purgatory bench. This place is dangerous. Dead Safi. I mean, sure, but what's the worst that could happen? Alive Chloe. For F's sake, death. Alive Safi. Chloe, grow up. We're already dead. What? An unknown number. Whoa, this place again. Ugh, this girl again. What is this? How do I unsubscribe? What the hell? Why is my name Alive Chloe? Hey, E.E. Cummings. Find the caps lock. Are you all on the same path? Meet you at the top. Where am I? Oh great, there's two of her.
But there's a lighthouse, too. like the one from Arcadia Bay.
Make sure there's nothing to see around here. That just changed.
There's a sign. It's for Caledon. And my old high school?
So this place pulls attributes from both towns. Hence the lighthouse.
The sky is wild. Lots of auroras and shit.
So it's nighttime?
She called off the search, stopped looking for herself. Missing, they said. Then, lost. Going, she replied. Then, gone.
What's happening?
There's always something weird when I get to the top of the path. Me, dead. Safi, alive. A turbocharged lighthouse beam.
Okay. As far as we know, nothing in this space is real or can hurt you.
It's creeping me out.
Safi practically lives here now.
Left, mostly trees. Right, weird voices, sounds of someone crying. Up, overlooking lighthouse, same crazy tableau. There's a lot to learn here if you're willing to explore and watch yourself die repeatedly. I finally know the truth. Can't wait to see what Max has to say about it. I've been everywhere, well, almost everywhere. The lighthouse door is shut. What do you think is there, Chloe? So Safi leaving notes for Chloe here.
The, ground turned to my high school bathroom.
Interesting. Does that place hold any special meaning?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Okay, Max is pointing a gun at Safi, and there are a lot of photos.
Photos of what?
No. Max, stop! Shit. I saw Max. She had a gun, and it always ends a little differently, but I died. That's what I've been seeing. Me dying. Max killing me.
You said there were photos. What happened after that?
The lighthouse beam turned on, and... What's wrong?
Chloe, you vanished. Disappeared for about 3 seconds. Before you came crashing back into the cabinet.
What? Where did I go?
I don't know. I think maybe that place takes you back to the moment where Max made her choice. About Safi. About you. Max stitched these realities together, but if you keep going back there, picking at the stitches, it could all unravel.
What about Arcadia Bay? But Max saved me. Safi has been there. What do I do?
Arcadia Bay was brought back to life. Why aren't they stuck in that place too? My mom hasn't told me about any weird visions.
Have you told her about your visions? My point is, we don't know what's happening in Arcadia Bay. We can conjecture, but my focus is on helping you.
But Max chose to save me. Why do I keep dying?
You're returning to the moment of Max's choice. If the choice had been up to you, save yourself or save the town, what would you do?
I'd save the town. I'd sacrifice myself. That's what I told Max to do then. At the time, it felt like what I had to do.
And the overlight seems to reflect that.
I saw some of Safi's thoughts and memories. We're stuck in that place together.
Makes sense. Safi is aware of the dual realities, and she's suddenly back on campus. Maybe she's looking for the same answers you are.
She seems... depressed.
Well, you and she are trapped inside your own deaths. Emotionally, I can't imagine what that is doing to the both of you.
That's heavy.
So what do I do? How do I make sure I don't think about... you know?
Well, distractions seem to help. Your job. Loud music, lots of people, probably kept you safer. But now that you're aware of it, and what it means, we might have just accelerated whatever is happening. I'm so sorry.
Hey, man. I asked.
We won't risk any more explorations into the overlight. That's what we're calling it now, by the way. I'll do some brainstorming. Maybe research mental techniques for...
Don't bother. You've got to focus on the fire.
But we need a plan. Your visions are growing in intensity, and that place is dangerous. If you spend more time there, you could end up in the other timeline. The one where you died.
I'm serious. It's okay. Why should I get to cheat death? It's not like I deserve it more than my dad. Or Rachel. Max saved me in the bathroom. But she couldn't make it stick. The time she bought me, it's enough. More than I deserve.
What do you mean? Of course you deserve to exist.
Not according to reality, or the universe, or whatever keeps trying to make me dead. Max has done everything she could for me. She always has. The least I can do is be there for her now. So, on to the good stuff. Who do we think is planning to start a fire? And why is this tweed dildo up there?
Lucas Colmenero is a former Caledon professor. He's been stirring up animosity between Caledon and Lakeport.
If he hates Caledon, you and Max won't be able to get much out of him. Max may have gone full ivory tower, but bars are still my scene. I'll head back there right now to chat with him and his protest buddies. Maybe I can learn more about their plans.
She called him a tweed dildo. That's awesome. That was some heavy stuff. Poor Chloe. I can't imagine how she's feeling.
You can do this, Max. It's only Safi.
Chloe says, after a lot of effort in making a jackass of myself... Oh, sorry. Max said to Chloe, after a lot of effort in making a jackass of myself, Safi was a step ahead of me the whole time, but at least she's ready to meet now. Where? Snapping Turtle just got here. I think she's waiting for me on the back patio. I'll be right there. Wait, what's our code? What? A word or phrase so we know it's us and not her. That's a good idea. How about razzmatazz? Oh, I was thinking more like 2 whales or something normal that only we would know, but we could do your weird ass thing instead. You know what? Forget it. I'm going in. Good luck, razzmatazz.
I wonder if Safi was lurking around the turtle last night. Stop stalling, Max. Go talk to her.
Who's stalling?
The last time I saw Safi, I told her I couldn't support her recklessness. Hope she's not in a reckless mood today. I might need an emergency keg if things with Safi get too intense. She's actually here. I almost can't believe it.
Is that real Safi, or is she pretending to be someone else Safi? Looks like real Safi. Oh my gosh, excuse me, flower. Oh, I missed a picture opportunity.
Safi?
In the flesh.
Putting aside everything that just happened, I'm really glad to see you. The real you.
Oh. I do not deserve you, Max Caulfield. That's it. Well, don't just sit there and gawk. What did you want to talk to me about?
Why are you here? After all this time?
Oh, is that it? I don't know. Maybe I miss this place. Maybe I wanted to peep those famous leaves, or maybe I have some unfinished business.
Safi.
Come on, Max. If you ask me basic-ass questions, you'll get basic-ass answers.
Whatever brought you back, I'm glad you're here. I've been worried about you.
Is that why you told my mom I was here? Either you're terrible at taking a hint, or you're just a terrible friend.
She wasn't supposed to say anything. She promised.
Aha! Option 3. A terrible judge of character. You really thought a promise from my mom meant anything? The sad truth is, I'm here for you. Don't give me that dewy-eyed look. I can't decide if it makes me want to kiss you or murder you.
Then why have you been avoiding me all day? Not to mention ghosting me for the last year.
I left here believing I had a purpose. I was gonna find more people like us. The further I got from Caledon, the more I started to feel... What's the word?
Unmoored?
Deranged. These intrusive thoughts started playing in my head. My emotions were all over the place, and the visions... horrible. Waking dreams of my death. Storm. And I realized it wasn't being on the road or being away from Caledon. It wasn't my mother or Diamond or anyone else. It was you. You did something to me.
I saved you. Your powers were out of control, and I found a way to stop the storm and pull you out of there.
You talk like you understand what happened. Everyone here has forgotten what happened in the storm, but I'm still living it. Do you even know?
Your power went haywire. You broke into pieces. I had to pull you together.
And then what? Think. Where did you go in there?
It was all these motel rooms. Like the ones Chloe and I stayed in.
Have you considered why?
Great for safety.
After Arcadia Bay, the road became my safe place. I guess being in another storm made my mind go back there.
Where did you go next?
I'm remembering. It was like the eye of the storm. Did I block this out? Was I affected by storm amnesia?
Did you and Moses come up with that? Cute.
The lighthouse. The overlook. I remember thinking, it's the same storm. It's all somehow connected. And then I saw you. You were dead on the ground. I thought I could use my power to bring you back. To merge the timelines.
But you saw her too, didn't you?
Chloe. She was surrounded by all the suffering and trauma from the storm. I thought, if I could remove it, maybe she'd be okay. Maybe she and I could start over. All I needed to do was...
The moment you saw her, she was all that mattered. She forgot all about me.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I would find in there. I went into the storm to save you.
Of course you did. You're Max fucking Caulfield, Space-Time's golden girl. You'll always try to save everyone and everything you can. But fuck! How many times do you need the universe to tell you it's not interested? These things we have, they're just cruel jokes. Your powers destroyed a whole town. You really thought the same powers would bring it back without any issues?
I thought I was beginning to understand my powers. But you're right. I've been... naive to think I could ever really know them. Moses and I have been working for months to understand and control my powers. How can I understand them if I don't even trust my own mind?
Now, there's a question worth asking. And while you're answering that one, maybe throw in what you and Moses are up to. What are you collecting evidence for? What is that weird selfie photo of you, and why is my name on a whiteboard labeled suspects?
You snuck into Moses's office?
Don't deflect. You say that you're my friend, that you care about me? Prove it. Tell me what is going on.
This campus is going to burn to the ground tomorrow, unless I stop it.
How do you... Oh, I see.
Then you can understand why I am using my powers and doing everything I can to figure out how it starts.
If you saw this campus burn down, then it means it was supposed to happen. Who are you to stop it?
What are you saying? I can't just let it burn.
Reality is cruel, but it's still reality. It doesn't bend to your will.
I saw an innocent student suffocate to death. It was horrible. There were many more, all across campus.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize. I know you're doing what you think is right. I really hope it is this time. Oh, look. It's my mom. See what damage you have wrought?
You should take it. You won't be able to avoid her forever.
Fine. Enjoy the lakeside vibes. I'll be back.
Safi seems really messed up. After talking to her, I have even more questions than before. Safi could be a while. When I'm ready, I should text Chloe and check in with her. Even for Safi, that's some heavy chain smoking. Safi never used to let me see what she was working on. Is this an olive branch or a trick? Safi's been gone for 9 months. It must feel so surreal to be back here.
9:20. It's like last year never happened. Everyone's walking around the quad like normal, like reality didn't collapse and reform itself around them. I guess I should be relieved, but I just feel invisible. A flash of lightning brings them into view. Persephone's gun, Demeter's frightened face, her loss a gasping empty page, her grief hard-bound to fits of rage. She screamed, then fell, then vanished without trace. It never happened. So is it over now? Are these our old familiar rooms and doors? Or could you, on your way to class, fall headlong through the looking glass and find yourself again on wild shores?
Safi.
9:21. Max is using her powers again. I think she managed to sneak into and out of Owen's office, though it's hard to tell with someone who keeps fucking with reality in order to hide her tracks. This from the girl who guilt-tripped me for wanting to use my powers. What is she up to, and how is Chloe involved? I move and gravel crunches between my joints. I stretch and feel the stitches tear. You put me back together, but do you expect my thanks? I'm here, I'm alive, congrats. Your broken doll. Beloved, discarded. I can fool anyone but you, and you can lie to anyone but me.
Chloe used to love collecting these.
like there should have been a reason for inspecting it, but I guess not. And it's not gonna let me get up and take that picture, is it?
I've only been out on that lake once. It was the day that everything between Safi and me changed. Whatever Chloe's doing now, I hope she's okay.
I'll check in with Max, then see what we can dig up about the protests.
Oh, the heckler's back.
Ooh, not sure I want to step into the middle of whatever this is. New plan. Find out more about the protests, then come back to Max. Moses mentioned that professor and some townies organizing a protest on a message board. Better look into it.
All right, y'all, I think we're going to pause for this episode. We will do some more sleuthing as Chloe here soon, and then potentially have a conversation with Safi as Chloe. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm very excited to find out. Thanks again for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series. Make sure to leave a like and a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts so far. Are you enjoying it? Would you have chosen to not tell Safi about the fire? I'm curious what that would have done. But I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.